What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Gerald from Banker Gerald here with another video update. Today is Sunday, January the 30th, 2022. And today we're going to get the day started with what we believe is a fallen platform. Yes, I know it happens in the space. As we talk about all the time, platforms come and go, some sooner than others. And hypes especially can be gone. Well, let me say it like this. Hypes especially can be here today and gone tomorrow. And we're going to check this out. We got a few things we want to check and see. We're talking about Litebonds.com. I believe it's a .com, but we're talking about Litebonds, all right? Before we get started in Litebonds, I want to remind everyone that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I am not your financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking out that crypto in many different platforms. Yes, I know. I'm in a whole bunch. Liable to be in even more. All right? But that's just how we roll here, BOJ. If you like this kind of content, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be notified and updated about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. Let's get into it. I got my back office of Litebonds up. Now, the first red flag that we want to see is the Telegram group up. All right, so I'm going to go into my Telegram now. And I'm going to look for Litebonds. And I'm going to see if the chat is open. All right, so as I'm looking at it right now, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so you guys can see it as well. The Litebonds chat here has been closed. There's no messages allowed in this group. The last post was on, I'm guessing this is the 28th of January, and there's been no activity since. That's the first red flag. All right, when we see that, it usually means that a platform has gone away. But let's go ahead and check the website, and we're going to go and we're going to make a withdrawal, or we're going to attempt at least to make a withdrawal and see what we see. Because usually when we're withdrawing from Litebonds in particular, we get a batch ID in our history. So I'm going to go ahead and put that 50, 90, well, 50 just straight. We're going to hit confirm. All right. Now here's the first thing. When we used to withdraw, we did not see pending request 50. We usually saw 0. That is what would usually prompt us to go to our history and check out what was going on back there. As you can see, this is still a withdrawal request when we are used to getting pretty much instant batch IDs from Litebonds. So with that being said, y'all, that's enough red flags for me. With the Telegram group closed since the 28th of January, with the platform going from an instant withdrawal to a withdrawal request pending in a hype, that's usually enough for me, all right? I want to differentiate this from any kind of technical glitch or issue that a platform may have. This is solely a hype, and it did what hypes do. So let me go back in here. So I'm going to go over the stats for our personal account. As you can see, we put $1,000 of skin in the game. We only earned 200. We may have withdrawn 188. But we still ain't even withdraw, as much as we've earned. So this platform was a learning lesson. Of course, we never put anything more than we are willing to lose. When I put this $1,000 in here, I was like, it's gone. I can only hope for it to return back. But if it doesn't, I'm cool. Because I knew I was willing to lose that before I got into Litebonds, before I even signed up. So if that's the posture well, let me say it like this. I keep that posture to make sure I protect my mental when things happen like this. Because some people may think, oh, that's $1,000 he just lost. He only made, 18% of that back. Well, really, I made 18% more than I thought I would. And that's only because when I put it in there, in my mind, it was gone. Anything else that comes back to me is great. Now, of course, the goal, that doesn't change the goal in the hype, right? That's just a mindset thing. That's just to make sure that your mental's good. But the goal is still to earn more than you put in. So with that being said, not a win. Definitely not a dub. And we'll have those sometimes, you know. I know we don't have that often, but we do have it sometimes. That's for sure. Especially when you're dealing with hypes. I got a healthy docket of hypes. And to be honest with you, I'm going to be adding some more. The admins that have been creating positive, I'll say it like this, winning platforms, even if they're hypes. It's hype season, y'all. And this is just my personal opinion on it. We all know that hypes are just pretty much like pools of money coming together and then they just pay people out. It's survival of the fittest. It's high risk. People that take massive action early are usually the ones that win. We already know that. But there have been platforms in this space that will go the distance and some. And we're going to be talking about those. We're going to bring some to the space. We're going to continue to bring hypes. Hypes are going to come. They're going to go. So if this is not your thing, I understand. You don't have to follow this channel. You have to watch. It's perfectly fine. To be honest with you, this is just for me documenting my journey. So anything that happens outside of the documentation of my journey is extra. Even the referral commission. So sometimes it can save you, sometimes it can't. But anyway, this was Litebonds. It is done. It's exit stage left. And it is what it is. It's what hypes do. Some earlier than others. Like we already said, you know, platforms come and go. And as long as you never invest anything or never deposit anything that you aren't willing to lose completely, I believe you'll be okay. You'll learn how to manage risk, and you'll figure this hype game out. All right? With that being said, put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all your wallets, because crypto is the wild, wild west. And if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. Ask me how I know, y'all. It ain't very fun. So make sure you do that, all right? If you like this content, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be notified about everything going on here at BOJ, hit the notification bell. I'll see you on the next one. We're going to talk about some paying platforms now. Peace out.